guys, how are you? Yo, I'm back with another video, and I'm gonna talk about how God separated me from my family, and also separated me from a lot of my, should I call them ex-friends? I didn't have friends like that though. How He moved me from a certain place to where I am right now. Yeah. Okay, how He kind of isolated me, how He separated me from the place I was used to another kind of place. Yeah. God, I love you so much. Yeah. So there is a time I was staying with. Okay, I'm a Karoshi and Aravasia. I was staying with these people. Okay, I was staying in a certain place, and I was used to that place. I didn't have friends like that, but I had people I was used to, the people I used to hang out with, like that. And I had stayed in that place for a long time. Yeah, a long time. Yeah. And when God shifted me from that place and He brought me where I am, in this place, like around the place I am. Yeah. When He brought me this side, I was like, okay, first I didn't think I was going to stay to stay around this area, around where I am for a long time. I used to think that maybe I'm just like, because I got a job this side, and I'm like, I think I'm just going to be there for a short time, and then I will go back where I'm used to. Excuse me. But I realized that it's not like that. It's like I felt God pulling me away from the other place. Yeah. It's like I could no longer access the other people. I could no longer access that place. It's like I felt Him just separating me from that place and bringing me this side. Because this side, I didn't know anyone around this side. I didn't have friends, because honestly, I didn't have friends there back then. But at least I had people I used to hang around with. Yeah. It's like I felt like God had thrown me away from. I felt like He threw me this side. Yeah. And I had no people I know this side. I just was like there. I felt alone. That's the word. I felt so alone. Not lonely like that, but I felt alone. I felt like I don't know anyone this side. Yeah. So also, even with my family, actually my family, it's like God separated me from my family a long time ago. Yeah. It's just that I could go back for Christmas like that. But now I've taken a long time without, because He stopped me from going there. But it's a separation. Yeah. God just separated me from the place I was used to, and also from my family. It's like I'm this side. I'm like I'm a solo girl. I'm like dee. you know. But at first, I was like, I complained to God at first. I'm like, God, why would you do that? Like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you separating me from the people I'm used to? Why are you taking me in this place? Why are you doing that? And all that. God was like, quiet. Wasn't saying nothing. He kept quiet, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I stayed this side now. I've spent like a few years here, away from the place that I was used to. Haribo sendere bakarabo shatara barendere yasianda mahati ya bosakataya. But God does this for a purpose, yeah? Because I feel like if He left me back there, I would have had, okay, I've grown a lot. like from this side, yeah. This my new hair. I love touching it, so please excuse me for that. I love touching it. I feel so, I love it, yeah. Oh Lord, man, like don't let me joke around like this. Okay, those are things I do with God at home. Listen, I have to be me. I have to be me. I don't want to come here and I start acting like I'm not the one. I'm the one. So, so God did that for a purpose. He separated me from the places I was used to. He separated me from the people I was used to. He separated me from my family. And I've grown a lot from this side, yeah. I've grown a lot. It's like God is working on me. He's directing me. Like I have a lot of God, yeah. A lot of God. Okay, I have. It's like my relationship with Him has grown more too. It's like He has opened my eyes to see who I am exactly. It's like He's working on me a lot, yeah. That's why I also have this YouTube channel. It's like, hey, it's because He separated me from those places. Because let me tell you something. It's said that this wait, how is it? Bad company does what? Huh? Bad company does what? Does what to good character? Bad company. Bad company spoils good character, something like that. I guess you understand. I hope you understand. you know. So the people you spend time with, the people you hang out with, the friends you have, might kind of determine your future somewhere, somehow. So you gotta watch out also. So God brought me this side. Yeah, He separated me and all that. And yes, it was for the best. It was for the best. But at that time, when He separated me, I didn't see it in a positive way. I was just complaining. I'm like, God, come on. Can't you see that I'm lonely? Okay, not even lonely, but can't you see that I am alone in this place? Like, I'm already, it's like, I don't, it's like you can't walk and find someone you know. You're like, ooh, I'm a home girl, like home girl. This when I say, okay, I'm someone who loves being at home, staying at home. I'm not like I don't walk around. I don't like. I'm this kind of a person who is from home to work, from work to home. So you understand that kind of life. I don't have friends like that. I never make friends like that. It's like I don't even know how to make friends, and I don't know also. It's like it's hard to have friends as for me because it's like you see people for who they are. If someone is kind of shady, they can't hide from you. They can try to hide, but you will see through them. So it's hard for me to have friends because it's like you see through people, and it's a hard thing. But it's like you look at people and you're like, you see their motives, you see their intentions, you see them, and you're like, it's hard to have friends. It's just like that, just that way. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Hard to find a friend. Hard. But if you try to be like nice, but in the end you're like, but like the vibe, no, it's just like that, And also, I remember even when I tried to get my friends, when I tried to date. Okay, when I talk about dating, actually, it's these two guys that I've dated, my ex-boyfriends. I'm like, it's like God loves it when He makes His own decisions, yeah? Okay, when he makes decisions in your life, because me, I've tried to make decisions for myself, and the most decisions that I make without consulting God, I end up messing it up because there are these people you get, you're like, oh my God, I got a friend, and you're showing off. And God is like, I see. And then that friend becomes something else. You're like, oh my God, what do you want? Then you try to get a boyfriend. You're like, oh my God, this is the one. God is like, I see. And then all of a sudden, the person becomes something else. And God is like, I told you. I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? I love you, Lord, though. It's like, He loves it when He makes His own decisions in your life, yeah? He knows what's best for us. And we, His chosen ones, it's hard for us to have friends like that, yeah? I'm telling you the truth. It's like you see people, you see through people, you see people for who they really are. They can't hide. Sometimes I used to be like, God, why is it that I look at people who are happy when they have friends, and I'm like, wow, Lord. Okay, sometimes I'm like, at least maybe if I was like, if I couldn't see maybe in the spirit, or if I couldn't feel people like that, like sometimes you're like, I wish I was kind of naive, so that even if someone is planning something, then if someone is kind of in whatever, I can't see that. I'm sorry, Lord, but it comes like in my head somehow. I'm like, my God, I look at naive people. I will not lie. Sometimes I look at naive people and I'm like, oh my God, they don't know nothing, and they like they are so happy. Like it's like they are so. I'm so sorry Lord, to say this, but it's like they are so blind. And you're like, I see a lot of things. Me as a person, like, I see a lot of things. So I'm like, can't I just be blind for a time, for a minute? Like be blind and enjoy the moment. All right, Lord. Okay, those are my thoughts, but I really don't want that for myself, because just like I was complaining one day and I'm telling God, God, can't you see that other people are so happy that they can't see in the spirit? Can't you see that they're whatever? I'm not saying that I'm miserable, I'm not happy. I'm very happy, by the way. But somehow you look at others and you're like, oh my God, like they are so blind. They can't see that this person doesn't like them. They are so in love. They like this person so much. Like it's like they're so blind. And you're like, that's how they take life. And you're like, oh my God, I don't want that in real life, but somehow you admire that because at least they are so blind they don't know. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. Like, yeah. When you're gifted, sometimes these gifts are not easy, let me tell you. People can look at you and then think, but sometimes it's kind of, I would say it, Lord. Sometimes it's kind of like a burden telling you. Yeah. Because it's like you can't miss nothing, you know? It's like you see even when you don't want to see. You feel even if you don't want to feel. You hear even if you don't want to hear. Let me tell you something I've experienced a lot, and I still experience a lot. Is, you can be around people, even if they're like 10, hmm? And someone is on their Q's and what? P's and Q's. Is that how they say to it? Someone is on their P's and Q's. They're like they are doing it perfect, and you're not even looking at them like that. But the moment they mess up, it's like your eyes will find them. It's like, oh my God, this person has been like on their P's and Q's, and no one is watching. But like the moment they make a slight mistake, it's like you find them like this. Yo, it's so weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like It's like you don't miss out on anything. I'm telling you the truth. It's like you can't miss on anything. You can't miss out. You know, the moment someone want to do something stupid, like you already know, you already sensed it, and you're like, "Mm, look at it. Whoa, it's deep. It's deep than what I think. Also, man. Oh my god. Wow. It's like someone can hide things from everyone. But the moment you see that person, you're like, it's like it's like almost written on their face. It's like they can't even hide. They can't. They think they're hiding it. It's like you see it like right away. Someone is trying to joke. Hmm? In a district, someone is trying to joke, but they mean something else. They are meaning what they are joking about, and you can't take a joke for a joke. It's like you see the motive, you see that. It's like when you look at people, you see exactly who they are, you see exactly what they mean, you see exactly what they plan, you see exactly. It's like, man, you can't miss out on anything. That's why, man, sometimes it just feels so bad. I'm telling you, sometimes I just feel extremely bad. Yes, I'm happy as a person, but what I'm seeing around people, it's just so heartbreaking in most cases, man. Oh, sometimes it's so heartbreaking, you know. Look at people and you're like, oh my god, what the hell? And I've experienced this, man, from a very long time ago. Okay, it's like my gifts. I'm just like realizing my gifts, that they are gifts, because I always thought that this is a common thing. Like that's how the world operates. That's how we people are. Yeah, but God at least has opened my spiritual eyes. I can see. I can hear. It's like it's like, man, you see everything the way Akashandarabaseti. You see everything for what it is. And actually, this the Makaramasi and Raboshekete Basanda Ramahati Yabusataya. I love you, Lord. Like, it's like things are not always the way they look like. If you can see the spirit, you know what I mean. Like, woo! Things are not the way they look like, let me tell you. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. Something can look a certain way and it's completely another thing. Yeah. Someone can do something or say something and they completely mean something else. You know? And that's what's up. That's why when you can see in the spirit, you're not going to resonate with a lot of people, first of all. And another thing, don't try to prove yourself to people. Do not try to tell them. Okay, when you tell them and they are not like believing you, do not try to prove it. Mm-mm. There are people who never understand you, and it's okay, completely okay. As long as, even if no one else understands you, it's okay. It's okay. I'm saying this because I know there are other people out there who are gifted and all that, and then they look like they are crazy and they say things that seem crazy, but don't try to overdo it. Don't try to make sure that everyone, because not everyone is going to understand you, and that's completely fine. Hmm. Fine, very fine. You tell someone something and they feel like, oh my god, I think she's creepy. She's creepy. He's creepy. But it's a lot, man. It's a lot in this world, by the way. And because some of us can't see that, it all depends to God. Like he knows. He knows. Maybe Maybe not everyone is going to reach a time and see in the spirit, and I don't mean that this is meant for some kind of like my space. Like it's not meant for a certain amount of people, but it's like God does what He wants. When you ask Him to see in the spirit, maybe He will do that for you. Maybe He knows everything. Like, and I'm not saying that you're less than if you do not see in the spirit, because honestly, we are all gifted. You might be a very good business person, and that's what God brought you here for. Maybe to help His people like that. It's like we're all special in our fields. Yeah, I'm talking to these people who have this kind of gifts. Don't try to prove to everyone that you're right. Say what you said, do what you do what God leads you to do. But if no one understands you, it's okay. If you feel like no one understands you, there is someone out there who will understand you. Maybe not in this generation, but maybe in the next generation. It's that deep. Yeah, maybe in this generation, people are not going to understand you. It's okay. It might not be meant for this generation, and it's meant for the next generation or the next generation. Please do what God tells you to do, and don't worry of the rest. Leave the rest to God. He started it, he will finish it. He started it in you. He knows why he did it in your life. He knows why he's doing what he's doing. Sometimes we're not going to understand God like that. Like, you will understand a snippet of him, but you're not going to over understand him, because I feel like he doesn't let anyone understand him like completely. Because I feel like we can't, like, the way we are made, makasianda bushata barakasanda, it's like we can't contain getting to know him completely. Like, what is it called? Whatever, the back of your hand. Yeah, so man, just obey God. Ask Him like to help you, like start a personal relationship with Him if you do not have one, because it's easy. You just surrender to Him, be like, God, I am here, and just make